So thank you for coming to the PwC breakout room. We're really excited to be sharing our opportunities with you today. So really quickly, just for our agenda, like I did run through in the main call, we're going to go through a bit of who we are, our opportunities for you students and then looking specifically at our technology roles, and then going into our application and our selection process for if you were to apply. So one good thing about that is this is the same application process for all programs. So even if you don't end up doing the apprenticeship, it's still very good to stay on for this bit because it'll help you with any application with PwC. So firstly, who are PwC? So, oh, sorry, one fast. So PwC, I'm conscious that some of you may know a lot about PwC, but some may know nothing, which is both completely fine. So one thing we do tell students about PwC is you couldn't walk into a shop and just buy a PwC product. So our main expertise is for our people. So we take great pride in the skills and the knowledge that our people have. That is our main gift and attractive strategy to our clients. So our people will help clients work with loads of different business solutions. So our people may help a client with their supply chain management. We might help them with reaching a net zero carbon target. We might help them try to merge and buy another company. There's such a variety of things that you can get involved with across our different lines of service at PwC. So because we offer so much, it's not hard to believe that we have over 22,000 employees in the UK alone across the 20 different offices. So I'm in the Leeds office today. We've got Manchester up the north still, but we've got them all over the UK, including Belfast as well, which is a really popular site now. So alongside that, we work with over 25,000 clients across the world. So I think we've got clients now and staff in at least 15 different countries. So I think that's pretty much generally all over. We've got the home bases and we work with different people around the world. So that's a really good prospect as well. So your opportunities are not limited at PwC. You know, if you do your UK college school leaver or apprenticeship over here, you are not limited. You'll have so many opportunities to go into comments or go for experience across the world, and who knows where your career will take you at PwC, but you definitely have a lot of choice. So then what do we do? So a lot of people think that PwC are just an accounting firm, which is a percentage true. You know, we are known for our accounting role. However, we have so many different options that we can help clients with. So the pinwheel on the screen, that is our kind of business areas, but we call it internally our lines of service. So I'm not going to go through each one for you because some won't be relevant to you right now, but please feel free to have a look on our website. So for example, audit relates to making sure our businesses accounts are true and fair. We want to make sure there's integrity with all our clients and that all the accounts are real and representable of the company. And then obviously we have tech that we're going to talk about today. That's looking at some technology assurance, some cyber security, lots of hacking things that are really upcoming in the market today. But obviously alongside we've got loads of different bits and bobs, tax, deals, which helps look at mergers. So there's lots of different areas for you to get in some knowledge in and get involved with if technology doesn't turn out to be for yourself. So then it's probably best to go into who are the clients we serve. So our clients have made up 85% of the Fortune 500, which if you're not aware of is basically the top listed profitable companies. So it shows that we work with a lot of high flying companies. But that being said, we're not limited to them. So, you know, we can't tell you exactly, but you have some of the top retailers as our clients, some of the top supermarket chains, some of the top manufacturing companies. But then you also can work with the family run business down the road, your small grocers, the little companies that also need the same skills and the same expertise that we offer to the big clients. So at PwC, you know, you can have a lot of experiences. You can work in the big teams, the big projects, or you can also build up really great client relationships with the small businesses too. So now we're going to go into the PwC opportunities that we have for school and college leavers up to undergraduates. So this is a really quick brief overview, and I'm going to go into each in a lot of detail, so don't worry about this slide too much. But it's just to show you that basically we have opportunities with PwC from year 12 onwards. So year 12, we have a virtual insight week. You can join us on school leaver programs, which is the apprenticeships we're going to talk about. We then have the Flying Start degrees, which is the Flying Start degree apprenticeships. And then we also have lots of different routes where if you've already started uni, how can you get involved with the firm then and gain more experience? But basically, this is all just trying to tell you that no matter what route you join PwC on, it's not limited for your opportunities. There's no right and wrong way to join PwC. Any way you can get involved can lead on to great things for your careers. So don't worry if you feel like you've already gone past this stage and you're at uni already or anything like that. There's so many opportunities. So for Virtual Insight Week, it's a week-long work experience, which is virtual. This did have to come because of COVID, but we seem to adapt it to it really well, and it ran so well this year that it's going to stay. So the Insight Week is just an open week, really. So you can drop in whichever sessions you feel appropriate for yourself. So we have some like tech ones, some skill building ones, some business. So it's a really great week to pop in, speak to recruiters, get skills, and also just get your foot in the door with this kind of industry. So it's really popular, and I think that applications are going to be opening soon in the new year for that. So if anyone's interested, please take a quick look at the QR code. It'll give you so much more information, and that is just a really great thing at year 12 that some Big Fours don't offer. They just start with the school and college leavers, so it's a really good opportunity to get involved with.
I actually did that one, but sorry, Rebecca.
No,
I took part in that when I was in year 12, and it was definitely, I was already sort of set on it, but it was definitely the final thing that swayed me to join the tech degree apprenticeship program. It was like the best week of my summer, as like nerdy as that is to say. It was like such a great group of people, and we learned so much so fast.
Oh, fab. Yeah, we do get a lot of feedback like that. You know, it's a really good week, even just to network with people alongside like yourselves. And it proves really popular. So I would definitely recommend that for anyone thinking about that. So then the next step on from that is the apprenticeships. So if you're in year 13, leaving school, don't want to go to uni, then we have apprenticeships for you. So they range from 2 to 4 years. So basically, depending on which line of service you pick, there is different options for you. So biggest thing, you're earning straight away. So you get a salary from the day you start. Obviously, it will be an apprenticeship salary, but it's still very competitive and really great for when you're leaving school. Another massive thing, no student debt. So the financial package for these apprenticeships are so great. So you get in the professional training. Yes, it's not academic training, but it's professional. It's going to grow you as an employee, and you don't walk out with a student debt that most young people do. So it's really attractive in that sense. So our students can join us in consulting, tax, audit, and then deals, but that's specifically for Northern Ireland. So that's the 3 lines of service you can come into. You can't come into certain roles because of the professional qualifications we do need, but they are still really attractive and popular roles that we always get massive applicants for. So really good choices there. You get a salary from day one. You're an employee from day one, so you get paid for that. So another thumbs up for an apprenticeship. And you're not just going to be there as an apprentice. Like Emma, I think, said, you don't have to introduce yourself as the apprentice. You are an employee. You're going to get the same amount of real work and responsibility. Yes, you will be supported. Don't worry, you're not going to be thrown in the deep end, but you will get loads and loads of help, loads of support, and you'll just be really valued from the day you start. So it's a great opportunity. If studying and going to university isn't right for you and you're ready for full-time employment, it's a really attractive and competitive scheme that we run at PwC. So then these schemes are the Flying Start schemes, so the ones when you're at uni. So these are when you are looking to do real life experience, but you still want to go to uni and get that uni degree. So you'd leave school in year 13, and you will apply for these schemes via UCAS because you are still going to university and you're still doing a degree. So this is the accounting one. It's also looking at business and finance. So we offer this through Newcastle. That's the longest running scheme so far. Newcastle, Manchester, Nottingham, Reading, and Queen Mary University of London, which is just launched this year, that we're just recruiting for 2022. So the degree duration is 4 years in length. That is to come out, like I say, by the end of doing so many ACA exams to become a fully chartered accountant. So the structure is the first year you stay at university for the full year, you're just doing your training. And then from this next 3 years onwards, you come on 3 paid and integrated placements with us. So the first two are only a set amount of time, and then the last one is quite a majority of your year. So they're really good because you get hands-on with clients. You know, I think in this program, you're included with looking at a client's financials and checking that they're true and fair, like the audit practice does. So you're going to
Oh, sorry, Rebecca, I don't know if you've frozen. Is it frozen for you, Emma and Georgina? Yeah.
Yeah. The joys of Zoom.
There it is. Let me, oh, hang on. Rebecca's screen's gone blank, hasn't it? I can't stop her from sharing, but never mind. Shall we do a few questions just until Rebecca gets back? One of the ones that I've been thinking of actually is what sort of support there is at PwC, like in terms of groups or networks for sort of females from a diversity perspective, I guess.
So I can just jump on quickly regarding like the support and stuff. So as soon as you join PwC, you get assigned a buddy and a career coach. So your buddy is kind of the person you go to for like any sort of question or worries that you have when you're joining PwC, and then you also get assigned a career coach. So your career coach is basically there to help you progress in your career, make sure that the placements you're on is what you want to be doing, kind of set some goals with you, make sure you achieve those goals. So those are kind of like the two main areas of support that you have, especially on placements.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, sorry, Emma.
Oh, sorry. Those are like our great supports for placement. In terms of joining as a female in technology, we have almost, if we were to compare it to like university societies, we almost have like societies in PwC that you can join, and they're ran through a thing called Google Currents, is how you like join the group, and you can get involved in as many of those events as possible. So we have the Gender Balance Network, we've got the Women in Tech Network, and we have the Social Mobility Network, and those are just three that I've joined, and I've joined a few of their events and things. Some they do things like lunch and learns or like networking events where you can get on and get to know more like-minded people. And there's also lots for diversity, and we have one that's called Shine, which is our LGBTQ plus network. So there's definitely lots going on for everyone's interests and everyone's values. So there's definitely lots of opportunities to get to know like-minded people.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's all right. I think it was a bit of tech issues maybe, but we did a bit of questions, so that's cool.
Oh, thanks for that. Sorry.
It's all right. No, don't worry about it.
Being in the office, you think it would be better, but so just to carry on, for the Flying Start Accounting, new to this year, we are offering a financial bursary. So for those that meet certain eligibility criteria, which is related to your socio-economic background, so like what schools, how your family income, free school meals, we are offering a £10,000 bursary across the scheme to help you with that. So it's a really new thing. We want to attract students, and we want to get a really diverse range and get everybody the best opportunities possible. So a quick one on this one, similar to the other one, but this is a Flying Start business program, and it's specifically for Northern Ireland. So this is for customer operations with Ulster University. So you will have day release. So this is similar to the other programs at Vodafone and that we're talking about. So you will work 4 days a week and have 1 day release to Ulster University to complete your degree. So it's a bit different to other Flying Start programs. It is a 4-year apprenticeship, and you do have the offer, like if everything goes well, it is the prospect of full-time employment when you do graduate. So the tuition fees are paid for, so it's fully funded. So as well as receiving your salary for when you're on placement, the tuition fees are paid for, which is really great and attractive. This one is 112 UCAS points to get in, and it's roughly around a BBC. So this is one specific for Northern Ireland that I won't go too much into, but all the information is on the website for whatever you need. Really quick, if you do go to university, there's plenty of programs to get involved with. So there's Black Talent in Business and Women in Business. So these both are 3-day paid virtual insight programs. So it just shows how our firm is running and trying to push this diversity element. You know, we want as many women across the firm, not even just in tech, across the firm, we want more women involved, and also Black heritage students. We also offer summer internships, which is a 4 to 8 week program throughout the summer, which really helps you gain experience. And it's something really great to add to your CV for your experience and to show employers what you've been up to. All these programs, if you are successful, can lead on to one another. So you then may get offered a work placement. So if you're in a sandwich degree where you take a year out for industry, we offer an 11-month placement where you become a member of a certain team and you'll work on real client engagements and be able to really take something back to university with you to finish with. And that also has potential grad offers too. And then the last but not least is obviously the grad offers. So all I can say is if once you get your foot in the door, your opportunities are endless. So if Virtual Insight Week goes well, you might get an offer for one of these schemes. If your summer internship goes well, you might get work placement. So really just try and get involved as much as you can, because you don't know where your opportunities will end once you do get involved with a company like PwC. So I'm going to hand over now to some of the tech ambassadors, because they're probably the best ones to talk to you about these since they're on them themselves. So I'll let them run through the next slides.
Thanks, Rebecca. Probably quite timely, actually, because Fatima sent in a question about the tech apprenticeships. She's asked, is it more to do with computer systems or programming/coding? I don't know if one of you wants to take that as you were.
I mean, I can take that question. So
thank you, Georgina.
I'm studying computer science at the University of Birmingham. So I'm currently in my final year, so I've basically done 2 years of my degree already. But I would say it's quite a 50-50 split at my university. So as soon as you join, they basically kind of presume that no one's got any knowledge at all for programming or coding. So if you're worried about, you know, maybe some people having more experience, then they might do, but everyone gets treated the same as if, you know, you've got no experience with coding at all. And then obviously like the kind of other 50% is obviously theory and stuff. So learning about artificial intelligence, doing some software testing, etc. So it's definitely not all about coding.
That's great, thank you. And I guess, does it, from what you're saying there, Georgina, does it differ per university that you're doing the sort of the degree apprenticeship with then?
Yeah, so I know computer science is at Leeds and Birmingham. And yeah, I think software engineering is at Belfast, I think. So I'm not sure what the software engineering degree entails. Maybe Emma or Janelle, I'm not sure what courses you're on. You can maybe describe that a bit more. But yeah, for my computer science degree, it's like kind of a 50-50 split, really.
Amazing, thank you.